Do you have a favorite animal? I would like to talk about this today because I feel like it's a pretty interesting topic and a pretty fun one to talk about, and a good one to have me in the background as you do your own thing. But anyway, aside from that, in this video right now, I will be building a bridge and connecting my main island to this other island, and on that other island, I will be building a pathway leading towards a mine shaft. So, if you'd like to see what it looks like, please stick around. I personally think it looks pretty nice. What is your favorite animal? Are you a dog person? Are you a cat person? Do you like bunnies? Are turtles your favorite? Do you like tortoises? Do you like rabbits, hares, jackrabbits? Do you like fish, clownfish, tropical fish, salmon, cod, swordfish, sharks, whales, what, jellyfish even? What is your favorite animal? Me personally, I think all the animals are cool, but I'm a big, big, big fan of polar bears. Listen, those guys, they've got no natural predators. They're basically the top of the food chain. How humans are to pretty much every other animal, that's what a polar bear is to also pretty much every other animal. If a polar bear sees you from, wait, no, not that. If you see a polar bear, chances are it has already seen you. I can't speak. But, they're cool. They're like buff apex predators. No natural predators of their own. No one hunting them. Humans don't even actively hunt them, really. I mean, I guess there's some people out there who hunt them, but with how dangerous they are, I'm also pretty sure it's illegal. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into all that. I'm not too informed in that stuff, but they're really, really cool. Polar bears are my favorite, and that's why I wanted my streaming persona to center around them, because they're so cool. Maybe you don't think so. Oh, cool figuratively and literally, but maybe you don't think so. Maybe you're like a dog person. Maybe you find like Doberman or Golden Retrievers cool, or maybe you like those more. Maybe, or maybe you're a cat person. Maybe you like tabby cats. Is it Caracal? Caracal cats. Maybe you like those. Maybe you love orange cats because they remind you of Garfield, and Garfield is like what you grew up with, and that's why it means so much to you. Maybe there's like a deep reason as to why you like that animal. Maybe there's not. Maybe you just like the animal because, hey, this thing looks cool. But yeah, what animal is your favorite? I'm not, that much of an animal expert, so don't expect me to know much about these animals. I only know a decent amount about polar bears. But I don't want to talk about all of that, because then it sounds like it's some sort of polar bear educational video. And it's not. None of my videos will be no, they'll be motivational, they'll be helpful, I'll give advice, but I'm not going to be, welcome to Polar Bear 101 with Xynzini. Today you'll be learning about everything they eat, everything they do, where they live, if they live in packs or together. They're solitary animals. Hello, welcome to class. Welcome to Polar Bears 101. I think animals are amazing to have, or like as pets. Like dogs and cats, even bunnies, maybe even chickens too. They're all amazing. Maybe you don't like people, and you find animals to be much better companions. And in a way, you would be right. No one can tell you, hey, you can't see them as companions. You need actual human companions. Nobody can tell you that. Nobody. So if you find more comfort in hanging around with your animals, with your pets, more than you like humans, there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally fine. Don't you dare let anyone tell you otherwise. I see stories of people losing someone they're close to and going to their dogs, their cats, their pet for comfort. And the pets, they can sense those things. Dogs, cats, they can sense when you're feeling emotionally distressed. They can sense that. And in almost all of the stories I hear, the pet and see the pet comforts them perfectly. Like there's even some where their pets are like naturally rowdy. Like they never sit still. Like animals like that. And when they could tell that their owner is emotionally distressed, it's like a switch is flipped, and suddenly they're the nicest pet. Of course, not all pets are going to be like that. I'm pretty sure not every pet's going to be like that. Have you seen a Chihuahua? Those things probably aren't going to be very nice. just coming from someone that knows barely anything about them and knowing them as like rowdy creatures who bark at absolutely anything, trying to pick a fight with even a polar bear or maybe even a brown bear, you know. But knowing that animals can sense things like that, there's something amazing about it, you know. Like, pets are amazing. Animals in general, they're amazing creatures, and I can't believe that so many of them are just endangered, you know? It's a shame. But getting off the heavy topics, because I realize that this video is going to go down a very dark direction if I keep talking about stuff like that. Do you know how cute bunnies are? Let me tell you. Apparently, I'm not sure if this is true. You can fact check me, but what I searched up and what I was told is if a bunny, like, sniffs you or like licks you, it's marking you as territory. That's what I was told from a bunny owner, and that is what I searched up. You can fact check me. I'm not saying that, that's true. I'm just saying that's what I was told to continue my, so I can continue my story with that bit of context. A family member of mine had a rabbit, a bunny. They're different animals, I'm pretty sure. They had a bunny, right? A big, fluffy, cute white bunny. I'm not going to say the name. I don't remember the name. But that family member used to bring them around often. And at first I was like, oh, cute animal. I'm the type that doesn't like getting their hands dirty too much unless I need to. So, I was skeptical of getting close to the animal because I was like, I'm gonna dirty. Not a germaphobe. I just like staying clean. But anyway, eventually, since I saw the bunny so often, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna pet you. I'm gonna spend time with you. I even held the bunny once, and let me tell you, that was strange feeling because it was like holding a big warm bag of meat that moved around in my hands. And I know I don't hold animals often, so it's not a usual occurrence for me. So it was very, very strange, very different. Not in a bad way. It was really nice, but it felt awkward at first. Anyway, the more I held it, the more I played with it, the more it seemed to like me. And one day, I put my finger through the cage, right? I was like, oh, I'm gonna pet you, and it sniffed my finger with its nose, and it, of course, with its nose, it like pressed its nose up to my finger, and then licked me, and then I was like, whoa, has it done that to anyone else? And my family members, they were like, no, it hasn't done that, and I was like, ooh, so I searched up what it meant, because, obviously if an animal does that, you're gonna be like, oh, I wonder what it means if it does it to me and to nobody else. I searched it up, and apparently it was like, of course, Google could have been lying to me, but it was like, yeah, if it does that, it's marking you as territory. And I was like, this rabbit, this bunny, This bunny rabbit marked me as its territory and no one else. I am that amazing. It's pretty much how I felt. And never saw the bunny again after that. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, apparently it marked me as its territory. Of course, you can fact check me, like I said. I'm not saying that it was the case. I'm just saying that's what I was told and what I learned and what I knew at the time. I'm not the biggest animal expert. You could probably tell me fish can breathe oxygen. Oh, I'm not that stupid. Never mind. You could probably tell me some like strange fact about a random animal, and if it sounds believable, I will believe it. But yeah, animals are amazing. And I think if you are someone, like I said earlier, if you're someone that doesn't like human companions, if you have enough money to get one, you can easily buy yourself a pet. But it takes a lot of responsibility. A lot of responsibility. So you can't just buy a pet and, oh, they'll take care of themselves. No, you got to take care of them. And I know, and I've heard, well, I don't know, but I've heard of so many animal owners who don't know how to take care of their pets correctly, and it infuriates me. So if you have a pet, please take really good care of it. I beg of you, if you can take care of a pet really nice, you can take care of yourself really nice. So that's also really important. But yeah, if you're someone that doesn't like human companions for whatever reason, whether it be valid or not, if you have a pet and you're taking good care of the pet and you have enough money to buy yourself a pet and everything it needs to live a happy, peaceful life, that's fine. Go ahead, do it. I think animal companions are amazing. And as someone who had a pet long time ago, their companionship is awesome. I said that, but I'm trying to get my point across. You know games like Minecraft, how you can tame animals? For some reason, like whenever I tame a dog, whenever I tame a cat, it's like I'm caring for them in real life too. Like they get hurt, I get pissed. They whimper, I get sad. And I'm quick, very quick to making sure that they're living in a nice room, have nice food, at like max health and everything. I'm making sure that like all of that is the case. Because, even if it's a video game, they still are animal companions. And unless you're heartless, you will take care of them. If you're not taking care of them, yeah, you are heartless. Let me just say that right now. If you're the type of person to tame a dog in Minecraft or in any other game and then just let them die, you are an interesting individual, to say the least. I'm not gonna call you a terrible person. I'm just gonna say, you gotta not do that, please. Please. They're amazing creatures. Even in a video game, they're amazing creatures. But that will be all for today. Next week, I will be talking about something different. Probably more about my story. But please, if you like this video, leave a like. And please subscribe to me and check out my other videos. If you like this one, I'm sure you'll like the other ones too. My name is Xynzini. I'm often live on Twitch. I have a TikTok, and they're both under the name Xynzini, Xynzini. Please, if you liked this video, please also check out my channels over there. I'm a little more energetic on Twitch, though. Just a fair warning. But for now, have a good rest of your day, or a good night, depending on whenever you're watching this. Make sure you eat, make sure you drink water, make sure you rest well, because all of that's important for you to stay healthy, and it would mean a ton to me if you stayed healthy. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And take care of yourselves. That's the most important thing. You are awesome. And I will see you next week. Next week, Wednesday, with another video. Bye-bye. and take care.